Oh fuck. Okay. Do I need to hide anything? Oh my god. I'm so nervy. I don't know how any of this works. Fuck. So, I guess, no one's fucking watching, but what do I do? I don't know I don't know what any of this is. I'm gonna upload this on my YouTube channel, I guess. I don't fucking know. I'm just, so like, the thing is that I am so fucking bored for health reasons. I, can't go outside a lot. Let's just say that. And, so it's been like that for almost, over a year. And I basically spend all day alone at my house. I have like 2.5, 3 friends, and they all live hundreds of miles away. And particularly this week, my parents are gone. So it's really just me and my sister, and we don't talk a lot. So it's really just me and my dogs, and I'm just so fucking bored, and I'm going through a lot of treatment and therapy, and none of it's working. Ha ha ha. So really how I spend my time is, trying to distract myself, lol, and like basically, can you hear my dog? He's moving around on his little throne. And basically, did he sense someone? Hold on, he's getting up. Do you sense someone, Draco? I will probably have to pause it occasionally to let them out. Like right now. Hold on. Oh, he left? Do you need to go out? No, he's just sniffing. Okay. False alarm. I can go back. And so I thought, hey, I love attention. I love validation. This is scientifically proven. And I'm like, why don't I just fucking record myself doing shit, or stream myself doing shit, or whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm so tired. Okay. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Okay. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. So I thought I'll just do this because I'm bored. What's that noise? I'm so paranoid, guys. Chat. Oh my god, I'm gonna lock the fucking door. I thought maybe if I ever have more than 5 views, I'll put a camera. The house is moving. I'll put a camera on my dog, or one of my dogs, because they're just so cute. They're really old. Okay, how am I gonna set this up? How did I set this up before? What am I doing? Okay. So, this is my story. I've had this story since I was 8 years old. Again, if I ever get more than 5 viewers, I have so much shit from this, guys. I've been doing these stories, this mermaid story, since I was 8, and then the other story I'm working on currently, I've been having since I was 16, and I'm 21 right now. So I have so many drafts and like drawings and stuff that I think are really cute and interesting to me, at least. But it's so much that I don't want to release it all until this sounds so bitchy, until other people like want to see it. Yeah. So this is the most recent restart. I've had a lot of drafts. I've had ones that had like almost 100,000 words, I think. Let me check. No, I can't do that right now. Yeah, about 100,000 words. I'll figure out the streaming thing and how to like do screens, like certain screens and stuff, because there is some personal stuff on here. And my name's kind of common though, so it's fine. I know a lot of people with my name. Okay, and then this is like my notes. This is like old shit, right? This is stuff I made. Let's see when I made this. Version history. See version history. Okay, so I started this in at least 2019, but it's going more. Okay, so this is May 8th, 2019. So I created this document over 5 years ago. So you can see now it's all this. So this is all old stuff that's not really canon anymore, but I still take inspo from it. This is like, okay, so this language is going to be extremely hard for me to make because I don't know if it's low-key my autism or something. I just skipped over this in school, but I have a very hard time ascribing sounds to letters like correctly. Like I'm like a terrible speller, and it's really hard for me to pronounce stuff. I do have like a speech impediment, like not legally, but like I had to go to speech therapy for over a decade, and like always in foreign language, I was really good at like grammar and like vocabulary, but the worst grades I would always get is pronunciation. It's just really hard for me. I can't roll my R's either. I can't do accents. It like accents, as in I don't really have a good Spanish accent. I don't really have a good French accent. And those are two languages I've studied, and it's just very hard for me. Sometimes I hear like someone say G and I think J, or someone says J and I think G, or Y and W. I get mixed up in my head. Like when someone says, like if someone like let's say is spelling out a URL for me and they say Y, sometimes I'll write it as W because something like improperly encodes in like I guess my brain, where it's just like it's like a wires crossing kind of situation. And yeah, so a lot of these notes maybe don't make sense, but they make sense to me. And also that I'm like a newbie at this. Again, I'm just a little baby. I'm 21, and I again have a really hard time with language. And I'm also like not in school for this. When I was in school, I was studying biology. So yeah, that's the whole spiel. How do I do this? Fucking, how do I do this? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So, okay. Yeah, that's the whole spiel. Okay. So this is the start. Fucking, the story is called Monster, but I'm not married to the name. I came up with it a while ago. I'm so sorry. I think I could come up with a better name if I tried. So this is the history. So I'll probably, yeah, that's the whole spiel. Don't look at this. But basically, this is the H's. The story is called Monster, but I'm not married to the name. I came up with it a while ago. Please don't make fun of me. So sorry. I think I could come up with a better name if I tried. See, I can't fucking. So this is the history, and basically this is don't look at this. But basically, this is the H's. The story is called Monster, but I'm not married to the name. I came up with it a while ago. I need I think I could come up with a better name if I tried. See, I can't fucking. I started doing this, and basically this is for long don't look at this. But basically, this is but I decided I didn't like it. The story is called Monster. Okay, so it's based on Proto-European Indo. I'm gonna keep it. I don't fucking care. These are my notes. Fuck you. See, I can't fucking. I'm also listening to and basically this is don't look at this. Drop out. But basically, this is but I decided I didn't like it. Story is called okay. So it's based on Proto-European Indo. So I'm also watching that. I don't fucking care. These are my notes. Fuck you. I might change though. I'm also listening to and basically divert my attention like that. Don't look at this. Drop out. But basically, this is see. I don't know what the fuck they've been saying. Okay. So it's based Proto-Europe a while. So I'm actually gonna stop watching that and put on something I've already watched and save this for later. Let's see. I always have to have sound on. Or else I go cray. Just watch them make some noise. The stuff you already watched. Okay, so it's based on Proto-Indo-European and Hittite and Italian, like I did on guys. So I do a map right here. Only Assyrian / Semitic when it comes to influence on Greece. Example: Damus, Adonis, and Damus. This is the name in my language that I'm making. Adonis is Greek. Damus is the Assyrian. And then so here's the influences: Greek, Anatolian, steppe, Medano. Fuck, what is that? I put that on. Is it on here? Madani. That's why I didn't fucking understand. Iranians, maybe. Yamna, maybe, and Phrygian. So here. Oh fuck! Oh god damn it! Where is it? I don't really have anything embarrassing on here anyways. Wait. I do. I really need... Alright, I'm gonna... You can't say that anymore. Stop it. Get some help. Get some help. Let's see. You can't... I should probably cut that out. You can't see my files. I'm rambling. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I fucking hate that sound creaks. I'm just a scared little baby. Just a scared little baby in this world. Like, where is it? Okay, OC's Mermaid. That's the working title. That's what, like, I'm like, I refer it to. Did I accidentally throw it away? No. Where is that? There was a really good map. It was such a good map. It was such a good map. Where is it? Recents. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Fuck. I can't find it. Whatever. What am I doing? Okay, you can go back. Alright. So, here is... Okay, here's Greece, right? Here's Anatolia. Mitanni, Iranian steppes, and Yamnaya. Sorry. And so around this region, kind of, but also sometimes this region, like Egypt and the Levant, sometimes, but not really. More Egypt than the Levant. It's kind of like, ooh, like here. But maybe Phoenician. Who knows? Who knows what's going to go on? And then this is a map of the Hittite Empire. And here's my vocabulary. Most of the vocabulary so far. There's some stuff I need to do. Yeah. Here's my Wikipedia pages. So this is a dictionary of Indo-European, Proto-Indo-European, constructed Proto-Indo-European root words. Here is a list of Mycenaean deities. Here is a pronunciation chart for the IPA, which is the International Phonetic Alphabet. Now, here is my coding for my website. This is my website. I'm not saying I'm a graphic designer, and I'm not saying I'm a programmer. I'm actually very much not a programmer. I suck at programming. I don't have the brain for it. But yeah, and that's my Tumblr, my beautiful Tumblr. So yeah, I keep on holding this. I really shouldn't because I have to have two hands to type. Let me get some water. I'm wondering if I should put my face in because everyone says a lot of my comedy comes from my facial expressions. I get it from my mother, who gets it from her mother, which probably gets it from her mother, and it's this chain. So a lot of people tell me that, like, they look at my face sometimes, like when someone says something like stupid, because I always have like a funny face, and that happened. It's happened literally one time. I think, and not to make everything about race, but I think it is like a Hispanic versus Anglo thing, where my cousin Hispanic was marrying an Anglo, and we were having, I think, her bridal shower. I think like her bridal shower, and the man's mom was like, "Oh, and then when did you first kiss?" And apparently we were all on Zoom. This was COVID, and apparently me, my grandma, and my mom made the exact, and one of my sisters made the exact same face of like disgust. Like, why would you say that? Yeah, it was just really funny. Also, one time, my mom, I don't know if she wants me to tell this story, actually, never mind. Alright, I need to stop holding this, baby girl. And if I get bored, I'm gonna play Stardew Valley. And you'll see that. Okay. Okay, so let me give you. This is a tour of my website. It's definitely not done at all. I don't have anything for these. It's still spelled portfolio. Fuck. But I'm such a bad speller. It's not spelled like that, you dumbass. You fucking shitty little bitch. Yeah. I'm deciding if I should, like, tease it or, like, be like, I'll tease it. Okay, so this is a picture of me. I don't know if I should show my face or not. I'm still debating. This is the RPG Maker drama game, drama mystery game, I guess. This is Monster Master, which is this It's also called Mermaid. A Few Exchange Club is also called Locket, and it's also called Golden, because they all used to have all the characters, like, it's like an ensemble cast, and all the characters used to have like golden lockets, like Sailor Moon type of like magical girl lockets that would like transform. And so that's called Golden or Locket as like a working title. I've had lots of different titles like for this series, but it's probably my favorite one, or the one that I think about the most. I think about my OCs a lot, and it's fun, and I love it, and I've been doing that since I was 8, and maybe it was maladaptive at some point in my life. Get over it. It might have been maladaptive. It's not anymore. And then here is my other writing. Sorry, I need to stem for a second. Alright. Sorry. And so this is Mouse. These are in quotations because they're the working titles. Mouse. I made it before I knew furries were a thing, so I thought me and my best friend were like brilliant for making up like animals and humans, like humans having animal traits, but I wasn't. So this is Mouse. This is Cherry Fairy. Tamlin, vampire parody, and poetry. Supposedly, I also write poetry. It's not great. It's pretty sophomoric, and by using the word sophomoric, I feel like I am sophomoric. Sorry, I'm stemming. And it's ableist if you ask me to stop. You think it's gross? Fuck you. When does my sister come home? I don't want her to hear me talking like this. I guess then she'll think I'm crazy, insane, and I'd kill you. I used to do that a lot at the institution. God, that makes me seem okay. The residential treatment I was in. I was in I'm insane, asylum, and I kill you, and I kill you. And I used to do it to the girlies at the institute, at the residential treatment, and it would make everyone laugh. And then they would ask me to do it. They would like ask me to do it, and like a monkey. It was really funny. I love being a little monkey for people. It makes me feel wanted. Lol. So what should I do? I've kind of been distracted being, introducing. What the fuck? Is this AI? Oh, fuck. Fuck you. My dad's obsessed with AI, like, AI, like any fucking 60-year-old man. So, I don't know if I should read this out to you, but like, because this is also like an intro video, because I think I'm going to be editing them and posting them. Yeah. So ba 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 ba. Okay. So far on my website I have up to this. See, it's not even, it's very, this is basically my playground for a little bit, but I have up to B2, so I don't know if I should read it. I think that'd be cool, actually. I think I'm a good actress. Because I kind of have to be an actress every fucking day. Sorry, not to be autistic on Maine, but let me not listen to Dropout anymore. I need music. I wish I could play it, but copyright. It's Mitski. When in doubt, Mitski. So this does not say AI. This says A1. Just in Roman numerals. Okay. I was in a classroom full of children who were half-beasts. For most of the history after Homer, we did not believe Troy was real, a faraway nothing place like Atlantis. It wasn't until the 20th century, when the Ottoman Empire declined, that archaeologists uncovered the hilled city. Had existed. Replace you. It had existed before and after the Trojan War for hundreds of years on both sides. There are 9 layers of Troy. The fourth is the home of Priam from around 1200 BC. A strained voice. BCE. Over 3,000 years ago, around the same time, the Bronze Age. This is why you read it out loud, actually. It's a really good editing method. The Bronze Age collapsed. With siege the cause, Troy was an important trade city on the coast of the Black Sea, and the border of the Hittites, Anatolia, and the Aegeans, and the Aegean border, and the Aegeans. That's not what I have on here, right? I don't mind nothing in the world belongs to me, but my love. I don't mind no mind in the world belong for free, by my love. The border of the Hittites is in the and the Aegean. Aegeans, Greeks. So I was right. In the Aegean. In the Aegean. Fuck you, bitch. Aegean, Greeks. Evidence shows, however, that there were famines, floods, droughts, and a bronze scarcity that helped it. After the Trojan War, this was the first record of the sea peoples attacking. They were probably Western Mediterranean in origin. Some maybe from Sicily, and the fact that we have found Greek art in Levant. One even had a name sounding close to Achaean, the name the Greeks call themselves in the epic cycle. Blood whores. Inappropriate. Bloodthirsty. But we will never know. They first attacked Cyprus and the Hittite Empire. Both fell. They ran across the eastern Mediterranean, burning everything, to Egypt, where they were barely defeated by Ramses III. From the Bible? Sure. They came on boats. They were mostly migrators, again to Greek pottery, but some didn't settle. They destroyed and burnt and then left. What happened? They returned to the sea, of course. Sardinia? They returned to the sea. The humans had been punished enough for their hubris for reaching for the stars. The gods commanded that the task was finished and to never show favor towards mortals again. The sea peoples returned to their pearly and smooth stone kingdoms, never to return to land. They would never forget the human slight nor the gods' blessings upon them. Why would the sea folk interact with humans unless out of pleasure or wrath? The wrath was over. Pleasure was outlawed. The sea peoples returned to the sea. All things were equal again, as everything should be. A fish and a bird could fall in love, but where would they live? My mom told me that there are flying fish, and that some birds skim on the water. That's not the point. Besides, they cannot be together. When you're separated from your mom, aren't you sad? I can't. Cannot sound too formal. When you're separated from your mom, aren't you sad? My mother said separation is a natural part of life. Would your mother want to be separated from you? No, but she said I'll have my own house when I grow up. And she's a very busy lady. She told me it just makes I fucking hate this house. I'm so scared. I hope my sister just thinks I'm talking to my friends. Haha. And she's a very busy lady. She told me this makes the time more invaluable. Is it valuable or invaluable? It's valuable. Fuck, I am so stupid. How my mother raised me, I think I do. The sea peoples do not care about human morals. They return to the cold sea, where they stay to this day. The teacher looked in my eyes. That's why those ice caps are melting. That's why those ice caps are melting. That's how those ice caps are melting. That's how the ice caps are melting. I don't feel like reading the rest of this. Who lasts for the world for a minute? So now I get to decide the water. Now I get to decide. Sorry, stimming again. Now I get to decide what to do. So either get these stuff on the website or continue writing. Right now, I am leaning towards writing because coding, it's not even coding, it's like copy pasting shit, is actually kind of stressful for me. It's like my least favorite part about this. But I wanted to do it on my own website because I can make it whatever I want it to be, right? So, like, I tried Tapas, but, like, I don't know, like, what I wanted to do was outside of what it could do. Babylon the Great, I have a novel for it, right? It's the only book I've ever completed, like, finished writing. But I wanted to also include illustrations. And because I always envision Babylon the Great as a movie, right? Captain Divergent Suicides. That type of movie. And, so I always imagine it, like, as a movie. And it's kind of hard to, translate into novelization sometimes. Because what I want to describe or convey, I can't easily do with words alone. So I wanted to add illustrations, and Tapas would let one illustration, on one page, so you'd have to copy and paste a couple. But I didn't really want to do that. So I was like, hey, I should turn it into a video game. That's my dog. He's old. Yeah. And so with Monster, of course, a big part of it is the footnotes. And that's kind of, I didn't try to do it on Tapas, but I feel like it would be really fucking like hard to do and like cluttered. So I was like, alright, how do I fucking convey this? I'm not gonna just try to put it on Google Drive, like give a link to Google Docs. And I was like, maybe. But like, I was already making a website for something else, and I was like, maybe I should do it like this. So you see, like you hover over it, and it basically is the footnote. Yeah. Nobody wants me. Yeah. Nobody. And if I get bored again, I'm gonna play Stardew Valley. Lol. So. I'm stimming. Sorry. I need to stim. Sorry. I just need to think too. Maybe I can make like an animation like currently stimming. That's so fucking, that would get people riled up. If I did that. When I'm nervous like a bad dog. Okay. Riding fast. I miss riding horses. I miss. See. Da moose. Da. A lot of words I have, I actually can't pronounce. Like, I have an idea of what they sound like in my head, but I can't pronounce them. Lol. Anyways. Like, this is like the. Like, kind of like the. God, what is it? Which one is it? I love many boys. I love many girls. I don't think about the girls. I don't even think I have sound on for this, so you couldn't even hear it. But it's kind of like Hanukkah. Yeah. Like Bach, like the ending. It says like the ending of Bach. It's this. This is my notes. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say it. I'm probably dumb anyways. And it's still a baby. It feels like you have no agency for yourself, Mary. Haha. Anyways. So, So what Pallas does, and Pallas is the narrator, what Pallas does is she often translates slash syncretizes gods, and not really syncretizes because they are connected, like they are from a certain root, and it's kind of like it's sort of like how Troy and Greece have the same gods, except they are from like a common root, and they weren't just. It's not like a literary device. Not literary device. Fucking something Homer made up, and she. There's different words for it, but it's kind of like how Jupiter and Zeus are kind of the same god. But it's not like how Athena and Minerva aren't. They're syncretized, right? So Minerva and Athena were syncretized. But Jupiter and Zeus come from the same Proto-Indo-European thing. So that's what I'm going for right there. So what she does is she usually uses the English version. So in Kulitu, which is the mermaid stuff, right? And that's an Assyrian based loan word. Kind of more generally Semitic, I guess. But basically, so basically what Pallas says is she says, okay, so it's Mieta, somewhat like that. I'm not saying what I say is completely canon. It's probably something different, but it's like the best I can do. She does to Midas, right? And what I did there was Midas is the English version of the Greek version of the Greek version of something else I don't remember. Sorry. Which was Mita without the E. But in my head it's transformed to Mieta. So there's two vowels, they're I and E. Instead of Mita and Mita. Yeah. That's how I create the language, is that I get the language, I see the word, so either it's an Assyrian word, and I'm like, okay. I don't even remember what Kulutu is based off of. It's some Assyrian word. I don't remember. I should start writing these down, because I forget. And it's just so long ago, I've had this for so long. And I am here in the car. I just need a quiet place. Okay. Our Adonis, right? So even the commentators, or the first commentator uses the English equivalent. They don't, and the second commentator is the one who translates it fully with like the context, right? So it's not beloved Adonis, right? The commentator one. It's actually beloved of Thomas, which is like a whole another thing, right? There's a whole other implication there that the commentator one did not see, but commentator 2 does, because commentator 2 knows Pallas. And the original version was Felix. And I was like, that doesn't fucking PewDiePie saying Felix. I can't have that in this book. So it was like originally felis or something, or like some root of it, and I stole that. I stole it. I need more water, but I don't want to get up. So this is Matha, and I think Matha is Boo right here. So, Min, and I can't fucking pronounce this. Min Ka is but my days aren't just way. Translates technically to Celine. And you're like, what? How does that do that? Basically, right. So Celine is the goddess of the moon, and that means moon in Greece. And Bethele, the Proto-Indo-European word that is the eponym of Celine is like minty, or mint something, and that means moon in Greece, and it translates to Proto-Indo-European, which is min something, minta, blah, blah. It's on here somewhere. And I'm where you are, I am stronger than you give me credit for. Right. So it's me, and then I go back to my notes, and it's like, okay, what is H1? It can be it's a glottal stop between the and the H. So, nas, see, I can't fucking do it. I'm so bad. Metnas, mitness. Anyways, it goes to correlates to moon and month. Haha. That's it. Sorry, and then Mini and Minna or whatever the fuck. And then it'll have Hittite. So I was like, okay, min. So that's H1, right? But I'm like, okay, so if it's H1, let me with H2. It's basically what I said, and that's how I got. Does that make fucking sense? It also can be that. But also I kind of do want the H to be like pronounced. I don't know how to say that like scientifically. Like a blood sleeping shark. So the main reason I like this, like I'm creating a story like this, with all these fucking footnotes and commentators and stuff like, it's like I really love commentary. Like if I am buying a like historical book, I want footnotes in it. Historical book meaning like book before like 1850s, I guess. 1900s. Like an annotated version of a book or plays or whatever is the most beautiful thing ever. And I was like, okay, I already have this story, and I've had it for a long time. And there's so many little intricacies to it. But it's like stops the flow of the novel if you put them all in there. And there's like certain stuff that like anthropologically, you know, everything has kind of like a double meaning, right? And what do I mean by this? Is that like everything has like an implication, right? So like take the word, but they're like the same word, right? So take the words like small and petite, right? Small, petite, and tiny, right? So tiny denotes something smaller than small, and petite is more used as like in women's fashion, and kind of you say someone petite, like kind of be nice, like it's kind of like the whitewashed version of small. It's like, oh, I'm petite, you know. And some people in reaction to that are like, oh, you're stupid for saying petite. Anyways, or like it's kind of cringe. I don't know, maybe. And so like that's all bundled into that word, right? But you wouldn't really know that if you're like a non-native speaker, right? Or even like American, really. And I'm like, okay, so how do I convey that? Because in my mind, everything is kind of like, not everything is precise. I don't want to be like, autism gives me superpowers, and I'm like the good doctor, and I see calculations in the air, which is something I referenced in this fucking book already. And which she does see calculations in the air, which is funny that she's likes that. Like, it's just like I love the particulars of something, like the most particular I can be. Like, I love etymologies, and I've always loved like finding the root words of like dictionaries. I've always loved dictionaries too, and I have like books of books. I have like books of names, like, and like the name, it says like the root and like the etymology and like what it means and blah blah blah. I love lists and stuff too, and I don't know. I just wanted, like, you always think something is something in history and that it's not. It means like something completely different because of one word or like the context of the situation. And I've been fooled before. I don't remember what fucking was, like a poem. But I was like, oh, this is a sweet poem of a Roman guy, like, eulogizing a little girl. And I thought it was beautiful. And then someone commented, actually this was about like a child prostitute. And I was like, what the fuck? And it was like a post that was getting a lot of traction too, and I posted that. It was like a web weaving post. It was getting a lot of notes. And someone commented that, and I was like, oh, okay, I have to delete this now, bye. So I deleted the whole thing. And I have like thousands of notes. And if you know me, I'm obsessed with fucking notes because I crave validation. And, yeah, where was I going with that? The wild window was trying to hold the wind. Oh, yeah. So this is what I do. Like, why would I put that? I always want to add something creepy to something. That's what I'm obsessed with. That's what I think makes things horrible. Is adding something like some word or some diminutive, right? Some suffix in another language that I don't perceive. Like, this also happens in anime, right? Where, like, you read, like, you watch a scene and then you... Why is this noise going to my house? Please don't do this to me. I literally have to take a headphone out. Like, you watch an anime and you go on Tumblr about it, and not Tumblr. This was before Tumblr. No, it was before Tumblr. Before I was on Tumblr. God, it would be on some forum, and it'd be like, actually, this means this, and it completely colors your worldview of that scene forevermore. So it happens in anime, and it happens like when I'm reading like certain tragedies or epics or whatever. Just combines anime and Greek epics together forever. Is that everything like kind of have like an implication, right? Like a double meaning. So Fabi, that would just be, so they say Little Midas. You're like, okay, Little. That's like a pet name. Right? But she specifically uses a word that was also used as a diminutive towards young male slaves by usually male masters. Now, what the fuck does that mean? I always love to add something creepy. Something unsettling. Not creepy necessarily. Unsettling. And like, I think about a lot of times. I rewatched Orange High School Host Club recently, and then you kind of notice like it's a comedy, right? And also Fruits Basket, right? Or Pandora Hearts. These are my 3 top favorite mangas. Why? Okay. It all starts out something and then it turns into another genre almost, right? Like, haha, we're having an Evangelion, which is not one of my favorite animes, but it's something I like. It kind of starts one way, and Harry Potter, which sort of Harry Potter. I don't really like Harry Potter, but sort of Harry Potter-esque, where like the movies, the color grading changes, right? It's kind of something similar, where like you watch or experience something, and then but there's little hints throughout that something's not right, and then it turns into a whole other thing that recolors everything before it, right? So I really like those types of stories. And I'm like, okay, I really like those types of stories, but and I like the idea of like a thing not being what it seems, but I don't have that type of time, I guess, is what I'm saying. So like, how do I foreshorten it to get the most as I can? Because those are like, oh, for years something could be like a double meaning, right? Like I'm thinking of like shoujo manga, Fruits Basket, which I whatever. Is it shoujo? Maybe yes, whatever. And like the cliff scene, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Like it's something. No, not the cliff scene. Sorry, not the cliff scene. The when Kyo leans over and says, "I'm sorry," and this Kyo is backstory in general, and you kind of recolors everything before it, right? Well, that is like over 12 years that Fruits Basket was made, and it's also not necessarily in language alone, right? Like not language alone. It is. I want it to be in language alone, and I don't want it to be more of like themes and stuff. How do I implement that into like words, like vocabulary, and that's how I am doing it. Oh, this is shitty. You can't even see what I'm writing. Oh no, that's so bad. Cause it looks so good right here. Am I like an idiot? I'm probably just a fucking idiot. Whatever. Yeah. More vocabulary. Yeah. It's really hard to be creative and do this at the same time. I love explaining this shit, but like actually thinking of like the next sentence to do is like challenging. It's probably why people don't fucking do this, Mary. Uh, I'm also very hungry. I don't know if I should stop and edit this. Well, I might not fucking edit this. And so I'll be like, blah, blah, blah. Cause I'm fucking depressed as shit, bro. Brother in Christ, sister in Christ. Not to sound like a turf, but I think it's funny to when people say brothers in like a general term. And then like, why can't we use sisters as also a general term? What are we, Spanish? We're fucking Americans. I'm so sorry. I am Mexican American. I can make that joke. I can make a joke. I'm Chicanics. But this is like my shit, man. Bro, I could read this all fucking day. I have tabs open all the time on my fucking phone of just Wikipedia. Like long It's Mother of God, the Mother Goddess, and this female counterpart of Poseidon, and or the mistletoe, and it's just like, oh my god, I go burr. I'm like, oh, I go wah, I go wah. All right, countdown.